What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and before I get too far, I know it's been a month since the 200 subscriber special and nothing. Let me explain before I get into this. Today I'm bringing you combo tutorials and a test hand with whatchamacallit. Shit. I'm bringing you a combo tutorial and test hand with Rescue Ace. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to explain why I've been away and how I'm going to try and come back from being away for a month. I know I came back after being away for a lot longer than that before, but I'm burned out. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm burned out, not because of the card game, but because of the format we are in. Snake Eye format has burned me out so bad. Because every time I build a deck, it's like I can't just build it, for only local level, because I know I'm gonna get all these high level play guys, coming into my comments and telling me, hey, you should be doing this because this is how the format's looking. And then on top of that, I saw a tweet the other day about a Discord, a Discord channel for Master Duel that was talking trash about Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTubers and all this and that, simply because they play the best game or best deck in the game on Master Duel and technically also in paper. And I really don't feel like being associated with people that are going to talk smack about people behind their back in a Discord channel, like a full-on Discord channel. That is not somebody I want to be associated with. However, I am planning on trying to get back into it. Maybe not deck building as much as other things, but I also want to get back into streaming again. I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2, and I just recently picked up the Final Shape DLC, and I'm probably going to play through it completely blind on legendary difficulty. And I'll stream that a little bit, and then probably stream some other stuff. And then when Black Ops 6 comes out in October, I'm gonna most likely stream, or I'm gonna try to stream Black Ops 6, both campaign and zombies. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just kind of on the back burner. I've tried to put deck lists together for certain decks, and I can't. It's not that I don't want to. It's that every time I load up something, whether it's EDO, Dueling Book, whatever, and I go to start building a deck, my initial thought is, what is the bare minimum of in-engine stuff that I can play versus the maximum amount of non-engine that I can play, and then what all non-engine can I throw in for consistency, and then what else has to be thrown towards beating the best deck. And that is a mentality I really don't like having. I like having to plan around multiple strategies. But when you're in a tier 0 format, playing around the one strategy plays around most of the other strategies available in the game. And that's where the burnout kind of kicked in. Was like every deck I build, it's like, oh, time to try and play around this, play around that, play around this part of Snake Eye, use this to interrupt that part of Snake Eye, and it just it has me in a very like, I don't want to play the game kind of mood. Like, don't get me wrong, as soon as the format is fixed and some of the other stuff gets resolved, if there's decks out there that look interesting and look fun to play, I'll build them. Heck, I have one that I want to build that got new support in Terminal Revenge, but I don't have the energy to build or to put a list together. And with that all kind of being put out there, I hope you guys can forgive me for being away for so long. So I feel really bad. There's 216 of y'all subscribed to this channel, and I'm very thankful for every single one of you, and I'm so sorry I've been gone. Now that we're almost 7 minutes into this video, I'm gonna go ahead and get our first combo ready, and that combo is the 1-card Airlifter combo. So let me do that. So with Airlifter as our 1-card combo, I feel like this is crooked. Well, if it was crooked, or if it wasn't crooked, it's crooked now. Am I playing that? I don't know. I just haven't done this in so long. Hey, but with Airlifter being our sole starter, so you have 4 other cards in hand, you're gonna go ahead and normal summon that Airlifter and add your copy of Emergency from your deck to your hand. You're gonna go ahead and activate that Emergency to special summon from the deck a copy of Hydrant in defense position and tribute the Airlifter. With Hydrant, you are going to search for a copy of Turbulence, and you are going to banish these 2 cards from your graveyard to special summon the Turbulence, and then you're going to use the effect of Turbulence. We're going to go ahead and grab Extinguish Rescue, Contain, and Alert from the deck. And these all 4 are going to be set to our side of the field in a random order. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter. So what we're going to do from here is, these are still set, but we're going to go ahead and activate our copy of Alert. And we're going to add from deck to hand. And now, before anybody asks, yes, you can activate one of the 2 quick play spells the turn it's set off of Turbulence because of Hydrant. So that's why I'm activating it. Because I know typically if you set a quick play spell, you cannot activate it the same turn you set it. And on that, I'm going to be adding a copy of Rescue Ace Preventer. This alert will go to the graveyard, and we can banish the alert to special summon the Preventer. Now, you can either choose to end on a board like this. This is a 4-card hand plus 3 back row, and if you have imperms, you can have any number of extra back row, and a Book of Moon with 2 really huge bodies. Or you can choose to extend into Nibiru, because this is 4 summons. You can choose to extend into Nibiru and link off both of, not the hydrant, but you can link off both Turbulence and Preventer into either a Sunlight Wolf or a Hita, depending on if you've been ashed at any point or not. But if you've been ashed, getting to this point is a little bit harder. I'm not going to play as if any disruptions have come through. I'm just showing you the combo and how it can go. So typically, if no interruption comes through, you're going to make Sunlight Wolf. Preventer is going to activate. You're going to special summon the Airlifter from Banish. With the Sunlight Wolf, you're going to add back your Turbulence to your hand. Then we're going to link with Sunlight Wolf and Airlifter for our Promethean Princess. We will use the effect of Promethean Princess to reborn our Preventer. And then we will link off for our Amblo Whale. And with a board like this, you now get the Princess pop in the graveyard. You can either Monster Reborn something your opponent or in your opponent's graveyard, like a Snake Eyes Poplar, before it puts itself in the back row. And you get a whole plethora of other things. And you still, and instead of ending with 4 cards in hand, you end with 5. And like I said, if you have any imperms, you just fill up the rest of your back row. And then the 2 trap cards are a pop and a negate. And they also have bonus effects for leaving the hydrant here on the board. Rescue can be activated at the end of the main to bring back a Preventer and prevent your opponent from targeting this, or, you know, whatever you need. And that is the 1 card combo. I hope you guys really can't tell that I'm sick of Snake Eye. I'm pretty sure everybody is, except for the people that have the deck. And if you are somebody who has the Snake Eyes deck, God almighty, I feel sorry for your wallet. Alright, and on that, I am going to shuffle up my deck. I know I'm not doing it on camera, but you guys already know how I shuffle. I shuffle in a manner that, you know, constantly moves the top card of the deck. Plus, why the fuck would I stack? I don't have a reason to. I wouldn't even know how to. Alright. So our opening 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is Imperm, Durandal, Emergency, Ogre, and Warner. Well, 3 hand traps for our opponent's turn, and then we would draw Warner. Well, that's an unplayable hand. Unless our opponent had something on their end board that would let us equip Durandal and then, you know, search Airlifter, but I'm not going to test in that. I'm not going to test a scenario like that, especially when we open Ogre. Alright. 5, Ogre, Turb, Prosby, Okay, well, at least we have Prosperity, so let's go ahead and activate Prosperity. We're going to banish face down our Unicorn, Underworld Goddess. I don't know, not Unicorn. I forgot that I was playing Phoenix, which Phoenix, we'll put these three there, and you know what, why not Sunlight Wolf? Banish those 6 face down. Mourner, Emergency, Mourner, Hydrant, Durandal, Prosperity. Well, we grab the Hydrant. Hydrant is also technically a 1-card combo, but it's not nearly as good as the Airlifter combo. So we're going to go ahead and normal summon the Hydrant. We're going to activate Hydrant. We're going to grab Emergency. Oh, sorry, y'all. And then we're going to go ahead and activate that Emergency. We're going to special summon the only Airlifter from the deck in defense. Now, instead of tributing off anything on the field, because Emergency can activate from the hand, or it can tribute from the hand, we're going to tribute one of our cards in hand. And that is going to be this copy of Impulse. So tribute the Impulse in hand, which does lower the amount of cards we have in hand, but now we have the Airlifter effect to add a Rescue Ace spell trap. We're going to add the HQ. And I guess this kind of answers the question of, what if we get a Hydrant but not Airlifter? Well, here you go. Here's the combo sequence. And now we are going to banish our Emergency and Impulse from the graveyard. Special summon Turbulence. Activate the effect of Turbulence. We are going to but we're going to set from the deck our Rescue, Extinguish, Contain, Rescue, Extinguish, Alert, and Contain all from the deck. I'm going to set all 4 of those directly from the deck. And now we're going to activate not Rescue, but Alert in order to search for the not Impulse. Rescue Ace Preventer. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what I'm saying. Excuse me, I'm just sniffling, but I feel bad for it, so. Then we will banish the Alert to special summon the Preventer. And now we can opt to either just stop here, or we can continue link climbing. But most of the time, you're just going to opt to stop here with Nibiru kind of being around. Especially post sideboard. Post sideboard, you're definitely stopping here. 100,000% we're stopping here. And let me clean up, and I will get back with the end or with the outro. And on that note, again, I want to say I'm sorry for taking so long to make this. I'm just burnt out, and I need a second. So, once I finish my I have a card on the way that will hopefully finish out a deck, and I can deck profile that for y'all. And then I'll get test hands for that deck, or a test hand and combo tutorial for that deck. And then hopefully I'll start streaming. Sorry about that. But like I said, hopefully I'll start streaming again, because I know I haven't done that in a while. Mostly because I got burned out on streaming. I feel bad because now I really want to stream, and the reason why I want to stream is because I've been really enjoying Destiny again. And I know Black Ops 6 is coming around, and I want to stream the camo grind with y'all every chance I get. The only issue being, I don't know how I'm going to do that. Because last time I tried streaming straight through the PlayStation 5, my audio didn't go through. So I'm going to have to figure it out, even if it means having to set up my PlayStation 5 in the office on my computer with my capture card that I need to dig out. And that will have to wait until after August, because my girlfriend and I are going to hopefully try and move into a new apartment, so we're not on a third floor apartment. It's a lot, guys. There's a lot happening behind the scenes, and I'm sorry it's affected videos coming out and all sorts of stuff. And like I said, with that, I want to say thank you to everybody who has stuck around, and the fact that I gained a subscriber from sitting around and doing nothing. It means a lot. Again, I'm very thankful for all 216 of you guys that are right there for me. Just not at all times, because I know there's better people to watch on the internet. Not at all times, because I know I don't make the best videos. But when you guys choose to watch my videos, it means a lot. And I'm sorry I haven't really shown, the appreciation that I feel like I should be showing. Now, before I ramble too much more, I'm going to end this video, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.